This month we're going to talk about driving safety. Let's go over the top 20 safety tips for driving. Number 1, you should stay alert and be aware of your surroundings. And you can do this by checking your mirrors and scanning the road conditions ahead and around you. And if you feel like a driver is showing signs of aggressive driving, you need to slow down and try to avoid them. And keep an eye on pedestrians, bicyclists, and pets along the road while you're driving. Number 2, you should avoid assumptions. So you want to be considerate of other drivers, but you want to look out for yourself also. So don't assume another driver is going to move out of the way or allow you to merge into traffic. You want to assume that driver is going to run through a red light and they're going to run through a stop sign, so you need to be prepared to react to that. And plan your movements anticipating that worst case scenario. Number 3, use turn signals. You can't depend on others always signaling what their intentions are going to be when they're driving, but you can control whether or not you are signaling your intentions. So always use your blinkers when you're going to make a lane change or if you're turning in somewhere. Number 4, buckle up. Wearing your seatbelt is an essential safety tip for drivers. Not only are you more likely to get injured in an accident if you are not wearing your seatbelt, but you can also be fined if you are not wearing it. Number 5, follow traffic signals. You should pay close attention to stop signs and traffic lights. You want to always stop at those stop signs and come to a complete stop, and you want to follow what that traffic light is telling you to do. Number 6, respect yellow lights. Remember that the intent of a yellow light is to notify drivers to slow down and prepare to stop. A yellow traffic signal should not be viewed as a sign to step on the gas and rush through that light before it turns red. Number 7, come to a complete stop. When you see a stop sign or a red light, it's important to bring your vehicle to a complete stop, even if you think no other vehicles are coming. Number 8, do not text and drive. It is never acceptable to send a text message when you're operating a vehicle. Number 9, obey speed limits. Posted speed limits apply to ideal driving conditions. It's your responsibility to ensure that your speed matches conditions. Traveling at a high speed is going to make controlling your vehicle that much more difficult if things go wrong. Number 10, make adjustments for weather. When the weather is not a perfect day and it's raining and snowing or foggy conditions, you want to use extra precaution when you're driving. And you want to follow guidelines for staying safe in that particular weather situation that you're facing. Number 11, you need to exercise patience. Many accidents are caused by impatient drivers who are rushing to get from point A to point B. And while time is certainly a valid consideration when traveling, safety is much more important. Number 12, be predictable. Don't make sudden stops or lane changes. Instead, make sure that other drivers are likely to be able to predict your actions so that they can maximize safety. Number 13, never drive under the influence. It's important to avoid operating a vehicle if you've been drinking, taking certain types of prescription or non-prescription drugs, or are otherwise impaired. Number 14, yield right-of-way. When other drivers have the right-of-way, be sure you yield to them. Also, don't make the mistake of assuming that everyone else will yield to you when they should. Regardless of who has the right to go, yield if it seems that the other driver may not be observing standard practices for yielding. Number 15, know where you're going. You should plan your travel route ahead of time so that you're not struggling to figure out where to go while you're driving down the road. Number 16, respect stopped vehicles. When passing vehicles that are stopped on the side of the road, you're going to want to move over to get out of the way if that way is clear for you to change lanes. If changing lanes is not possible, you should slow down while passing that stopped car. Number 17, avoid distractions. A distraction is an activity that diverts your attention from a task of driving. So if you're messing with the radio, if you're using a cell phone by talking on it, texting on it, if you're eating, if you're interacting with other people in the car with you, those are just a few examples of distractions that you should avoid when you're driving. Number 18, use headlights when needed. Headlights are not just necessary at night. So if you're driving in the rain or fog, you need to turn your headlights on because that's going to play a key role in keeping you and those around you safe on the road. Number 19, share the road. Remember that you're not the only driver that's driving on the road. And you should always remember that you should share the road with others graciously and recognize that all drivers deserve to be treated with respect. And number 20, proper vehicle maintenance. Take care to ensure that your vehicle's staying in good working condition. And this includes topping off fluids, performing scheduled maintenance, making sure tires have plenty of air, and make sure that the vehicle's lights are always functional. And it's important to avoid aggressive driving, and you can do that by keeping your cool in traffic, allowing yourself plenty of time to travel, be patient and courteous with other drivers, and don't take other drivers' actions personally. If you have any questions, I'll try to answer them. You can stop by the lab or you can call me at extension 104.